Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, halfway through the week. We are currently waiting on our machine to heat up. It is a cold, chilly day in Ohio today. Frost on everything. But good thing we have heat in our machine. Today we're having to run an older machine because our new machine is getting service and a couple things done to it, so hopefully we'll have that back in the next day or two. But for now, we're gonna have to dig the old-fashioned way. We don't have grade in the machine. We're gonna have to get out in and out of the machine all day and check grade as we go, which sucks, but that's how we used to always dig it. So it is what it is. I'm looking at the blueprint and it looks like the house total is about 70 feet by 50 feet, and it is getting 9-foot walls, so pretty decent sized house. The lot looks like it drops off pretty good in the back, so hopefully the back isn't gonna have a whole lot of cut, but we're going to get and the whole back of it looks like it's got a big porch. So all this right here is a porch, all this is garage, so shouldn't be too bad. Well, there's our machine we're going to be running. It is a 316. Our normal machine is a 317, which is pretty much the same thing, but newer. And there's a lot back there. We're getting ready to get out and get our lot all staked out and painted out, and then we're going to set up our laser and get started. I will check back in periodically through the dig, and probably not going to be alive today. Depends. I think I have a phone mount, but depends also. I'm not sure if the charger ports in the machine work, so we will check that out. If there's not a live, it's because we have this machine, and we will go live when we get our other machine back. But stay tuned and we will get started on this dig and hopefully knock it out today. May take 2 days, not sure. We will see once we get started. So let's go and get this basement set up. Well, guys, I definitely got lazy over the last couple of years. 'Cause running this old machine sucks. I went from having on the new machines not to have to get out one time. I've been out 10 times and cut 2 little walls. The power of the machines are totally different. And it's gonna just take some getting used to having to not have grade in the machine with me at all times. But we'll get it done. And we'll get it figured out. Luckily on this dig there's not a whole lot of cut, probably only 3 foot deep in the back, so that'll make it a little bit easier. Not really easier, but it'll make it a little faster digging. I'll still have to check to make sure I'm staying on grade. I will say, if you're not using the equipment on the newer machines, you are missing out. Not even the fact of having to do more and get in and out, just the time that it saves is, I mean, unbelievable. The amount of time you save by not having to check grade. Not to mention the newer machines are so much faster digging and spinning around than these old ones. They all do the same thing, but if you can do it more efficient and faster, it makes a huge difference in your bottom line. Heat off. I will say, in this old machine, the heat works excellent. It was a cold morning. I'm not excited for winter. We keep digging right through winter as long as houses are selling. That creates a whole new set of obstacles. Coming out here when the ground's frozen a couple feet, few feet deep, is not fun. Those of you that don't do excavating, once I get a section cut out here, I'll show you what I mean by having to check grade by hand. People that does do excavating and has done it for a while know what I mean. In my other machine, I set up all my measurements on the screen in the machine, and when I get down to grade, it starts beeping and tells me I'm at grade. In these older machines, you have to dig down to where you're close to grade or think you're on grade, and then get out with the pole and check to see if you got to go down more, hopefully not too deep. You can always take more dirt out, but you can't put more dirt in and put a foundation on top of it. This front yard sucks. I don't know if you can see the orange poles right there. They have a manhole right in the middle of this front yard. So I have to make sure that I don't bury that. Keep going. I'm gonna get this little section cut out, and then I'll show you guys how I have to check the grade. All right, we got this corner dug out, a couple buckets wide. Now we got to go over and get our grade pole. It's got our depth that we need on it. And we will put it down in the ground. See, we're a little bit high. And we're shooting off the laser. So when it's beeping fast, it's a little bit high. So all this is still a couple inches high, if I had to guess. We can so I'm just sliding my pole down. We're still about 3 inches high. So we gotta cut a little bit more down on this corner, and then we will be on grade. And that's what I mean by having to get out and check grade and not having it at my fingertips in the machine. Makes for a longer day, but gotta do what we gotta do and get the job done. We are still moving along, guys. We got most of it out. It's been slow going with this machine. Not even having to get out and check grade over and over. These older machines are a lot slower moving than I remember. The new machines are so much more responsive. They spin around faster, they dig faster. After just one day, I can tell you I already miss my other machine. We're gonna go ahead and try to get most of this out. And then tomorrow, come in and put a bottom in it. Cut the garage footers. We have no porch footers to cut because I had to cut them all the way down to grade, so they'll get a full 9-foot wall. The garage will cut down and they'll get a 4-foot wall. There is a back porch that goes all the way across this front back, but since the cut is so shallow, we're not even gonna try to step it. We're just gonna cut a full 9-foot wall. Not a whole lot of video footage today. It sucks getting in and out and checking grade, but don't know how well you can see on the video, but we got most of it cut out, and we will dig out a little bit more, and then we will come back tomorrow and finish it up. I've been cutting it pretty close to grade. There's probably 2 to 3 inches left in it to bottom out tomorrow, but that's where we're at now. We're gonna keep cutting a little bit more on this and then call it a day today, and I will be back tomorrow. We'll get some more footage of us finishing this hole up. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button and join us on a live sometime. Try to go live a few times a week at least. I enjoy talking to people. So subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.